Trump's DHS touts massive number of illegal immigrants deported as Dems lash out at ICE. The Department of Homeland Security is promoting new statistics that highlight a dramatic shift in the nation's immigration landscape. According to data released this week, the illegal immigrant population in the United States has fallen by 1.6 million since January. DHS officials say the decline represents one of the fastest drops in recent history, a trend fueled largely by self-deportation programs and policy initiatives launched by the Trump administration. The role of self-deportation programs. At the heart of this development is the government's self-deportation strategy. Using the CBP Home app, more than 1 million people have voluntarily arranged their departure from the country. Incentives offered by DHS include free travel assistance and a $1,000 cash grant for individuals without serious criminal backgrounds who choose to leave on their own terms. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem emphasized the significance of these numbers in a Thursday statement, declaring, "In less than 200 days, 1.6 million illegal immigrants have left the United States population. This is massive. This means safer streets, taxpayer savings, pressure off of schools and hospital services, and better job opportunities for Americans." Political messaging and administration goals. The Trump administration has framed the decline as a victory for national security, economic stability, and social services. Officials argue that fewer unauthorized migrants relieve pressure on schools, hospitals, and housing markets, while opening up more jobs for American workers. President Trump himself praised the approach, stating that the crackdown is essential to crime reduction and long-term stability. Federal pressure on sanctuary cities. Beyond encouraging self-deportation, the administration is also intensifying its campaign against sanctuary cities. Attorney General Pam Bondi announced this week that Washington, D.C. will now cooperate with federal immigration authorities, assigning Drug Enforcement Administrator Terry Cole an oversight role in the city's police force. Bondi confirmed that she has sent letters to dozens of mayors and governors nationwide demanding compliance with federal immigration laws. She said, "I sent out 33 letters to mayors around this country. I think 3 or 4 of them were in California alone, not surprising." Sanctuary city tensions and political resistance. The federal crackdown has reignited tensions with Democratic-led cities and states. In California, immigration agents were visible outside a rally for Governor Gavin Newsom in Los Angeles, where at least 1 arrest was reported. Newsom's office issued a blistering response saying, "We will not be intimidated by weak little Donald Trump, the criminal president." Comparisons to authoritarian tactics. Several prominent Democrats have escalated their criticism, likening ICE enforcement operations to authoritarian policing. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, who ran as the Democratic vice presidential nominee in 2020, described ICE as Donald Trump's modern-day Gestapo, accusing agents of abducting immigrants in unmarked vans and denying them due process. Boston Mayor Michelle Wu also condemned ICE's use of masks, drawing comparisons to neo-Nazi groups. She stated, "I don't know of any police department that routinely wears masks. We know that there are other groups that routinely wear masks. NSC 131 routinely wears masks." Rising violence against ICE agents. DHS has pushed back strongly against these criticisms, arguing that ICE agents are facing increasing danger on the job. Officials report that assaults on immigration officers have surged by 1,000% over the past year. Secretary Noem stressed that agents remain committed to their mission despite the risks. "We will not and have not let this violence stop us or slow us down. Every day, our law enforcement continues to enforce the law and arrest the most depraved criminals, including pedophiles, terrorists, murderers, gang members, and sexual predators." DHS has also confirmed plans to hire thousands of new ICE officers to keep pace with enforcement goals. Trump administration's immigration narrative. For Trump and his allies, the rapid decline in the illegal immigrant population is being framed as proof of effective governance. The administration argues that its hardline stance on immigration not only enhances public safety, but also protects American jobs and eases pressure on government resources. Trump reiterated his position during a recent statement: "We want to stop crime. I think if the Democrats aren't strong on this issue, they won't be able to do it. I think this is a bigger issue than all of the other ridiculous things that like open borders." Conclusion: a deepening divide. The data presented by DHS underscores a significant shift in US immigration enforcement, but it also highlights the deep political divide over the issue. While supporters of the Trump administration hail the drop in the undocumented population as a step towards security and economic relief, critics see the methods as heavy-handed, discriminatory, and evocatory of authoritarian regimes. As DHS ramps up its crackdown and sanctuary cities resist, immigration remains a flashpoint, dividing the nation, praised by supporters as restoring order and condemned by opponents as undermining civil rights. That is all for today in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully the information is useful to you. See you later in the next video. Till then, take care.
Trump DHS touts massive number of illegal immigrants deported as the dams lash out at ICE. The Department of Homeland Security reports that the US illegal immigrants population has dropped by 1.6 million since January, largely due to self-deportation incentives, including $1,000 payments and free travel through the CBP Home app. DHS Secretary Kristi praised the trend is easing pressure on public services and boosting job opportunities. Meanwhile, Attorney General Pam Bondi is pressuring sanctuary cities to comply with the federal laws, sparking crises with the Democratic leaders like Governor Gavin Newsom and New York City officials who compared ICE actions to the KKK and Nazis. Despite backlash and rising assaults on agents, the Trump administration vows continued enforcement.